Hi, today I am doing a quick tutorial on how to reroute using supplies and hair from thedollplanet.com. I sell nylon doll hair. I currently have 42 different colors. I have a store on both eBay and Etsy. I will put the links in the comments so that you can check it out. First of all, I'm left-handed, so I apologize for that. And so I reroute left-handed. Hopefully that'll help some people, but the technique is pretty much still the same. For some people, you're going to be doing the opposite hand. So first, I want to show you my rerouting tool. As you can, this is actually a Doll Planet exclusive rerouting tool. We order these from our supplier, and we actually have the all the specifications and measurements custom made. So while it may look similar to a lot of other rerouting tools, it is definitely unique. One bonus thing that's great about it is that if you like to reroute for several hours or even just, a long period of time, it's not going to hurt your hands because these ridges are really smooth. So today I'm going to be using a number 7 needle. So you can see it's really small. I know you can barely see it. I'm sorry. I don't use the number 7 needles as much. They're great for the smaller plugs and for smaller dolls. And that's what I'm using today as my example. I'm actually using a smaller doll because her hairstyle is going to allow for me to do several other tutorials that people have asked me questions about. This is a 1/9 scale. This is really tiny. This is about half the size of a Barbie head, to give you an idea. She is actually going to have her hair rooted in pigtails, which is why I've got, and it's going to be 2 different colors of pigtails. So I took some acrylic paint and I just painted 1/2 in the color I want to root on this side, and then quickly painted it. As you can see, I didn't do a super, I didn't take a whole lot of time doing it. I just, put some paint on there. Basically, for me, and also it helps with the overall blend of the hair so that skin tone won't poke through. So I'm actually going to start with red, and this color is our bright red, which is in our store called Red Wedding. Yes, that is a Game of Thrones reference, and despite it being a possibly, kind of depressing reference, it's actually a really beautiful color of red. Super vibrant, looks very similar to Ariel's hair. I've compared it to the Ariel Barbie, and it's a pretty close match. So this hair is 18 inches long, and so by holding it in half, that means that the rooted plug is going to be 9 inches, and that is a great length for the majority of dolls. On Barbie, Monster High, Ever After High, that's going to bring it down to the ankles. So I do not cut the plugs. I do not cut the hair before I use it. I like to keep it long and then trim it later. So I look for approximately the middle. Doesn't have to be perfect. Perfection comes in time. I look for the middle, and I take my index finger, and I'm going to wrap it around. As you can see, I've wrapped it around my finger in an X facing towards me. My reroute needle is cut at an angle, so there's going to be one side that's longer than the other. So you take the longer end, and that's the one that you're going to kind of scoop with. So I take, sorry, I'm trying to get this clear so that you can see it. I take the first side part of the X that's closest to the edge of my finger. And I'm going to grab that one first. And then I grab that one, the second one after that. At this point, I'm going to tip my rerouting tool straight up and place my other index finger against it, not on top of it. You'll poke yourself, just against it. And then I let go. And then I'm going to take both sides of the hair and pull it tight. This will leave you with a knot at the edge of your needle. Sorry, around your needle. If you find that you have tangles with your knot, that means you're using too much hair. So you either need a bigger needle or less hair. Our hair has a lot of volume, so you don't have to use that much hair. See how little amount of hair I'm using for a plug? You'll be surprised that once I've rerouted some more, how much volume it's going to have, despite how little of hair I'm going to use. So, as you can see, the doll has several plugs. The smaller ones around her hairline and larger throughout the head. It's always best, it's good practice to start in the back, especially when you're starting out. In case they are a little messy, then they're in the back, and that's okay. And then you just get better in time. That's how we all do it. That's how all of us started. So I'm going to take this big main plug right here. And as you can see, I'm holding on to the hair with my fingers so that the loop doesn't come loose. And I'm not very good at this, guys. Thanks for your patience. So I just take my hole, once I've found my hole, I let go of the hair and just punch it in like that. And there you go. That's basically how you do it. Gonna do it a couple more times, not as slow. I was not a natural when it came to rerouting. I actually really struggled. It took me a while to figure it out. So if it takes you time, or if you find that your hair is tangling a lot, don't get discouraged. It is pretty normal. For most of us, it doesn't come naturally. This piece of hair is actually a little thicker than I want, so I'm going to take my thumb nail and just divide it like that. And you just keep going along. So that is basically how you reroute. On my website, I've got everything that you need to be able to complete your own reroute of dolls and ponies. I will continue doing more tutorials, and if you have any questions or if there's a certain type of tutorial that you want to see, let me know. Check out my shop, and hopefully this helps. Have a great day. Bye.